Hey guys, welcome to another video. And in this video, I'll show you how to organize your desktop. So, as you can see, my desktop is very messy. So, to organize it, I'm gonna create folders which I can separate all these files by. And there are many ways that you can organize your files, such as by names, dates, subjects, type of file, or even semesters if you're a student. So to create a folder, all you have to do is right click on the desktop, and then you go down to new, and you'll see this extra sidebar that opens. You hover over folder, and then you click on it. And it'll appear like this with the words new folder highlighted in blue. And all you have to do is rename it. I'm going to sort mine by subject and by file types. So I'm gonna call this images and videos. And in this folder, I'm just gonna select a photo or a video that, as you can see, this says math, so it's going to go into the math subject folder, such as this one, which is a photo. I'm going to drag it and then drop it into the images and videos folder. I'm going to do that with all the other images and videos. And once it's all sorted, then we can sort out the next folder. As you can see, the photos and videos are all sorted in this folder. And so I'm going to move that to the top. I'm going to move that to the top so that I know where it is. Then I'm going to create another folder called math. So what I do is I right click on the desktop, I go down to new, and then I click on folder. And now I type in maths. And once it's created, I can select all my math files and I can drag it into the folder for math so I can find it easily. Such as this one, it says math homework. I just drag it and drop it. And that basically helps me find the math files I need easier, so I don't have to go looking through every file on my computer. As you can see now, all the math files have been sorted into this folder. And so I'll keep it up here next to my images and videos folder. Next, I'll make another folder by right-clicking, going over new, and clicking on folder. And then I'll rename this to YouTube. And in this, I will add all my YouTube files, such as this Word document, this PowerPoint, this Adobe After Effects file, and some other ones. Now all the YouTube files have been sorted. I'll move this to the top of the screen again, and I'll make another folder for my Chinese files by right-clicking, going over new, and selecting a folder. Now I've made another folder called Science, and I'll put my science files inside it. And I have one more file for English. And even though there's only one file, I'll still make a folder so that if I ever get more than one file, I already have a folder ready for it. And I don't have to create one and then try and find all the English files. And done. Now, if I have stuff for, if I use some files at home and only some at school, then I can make a folder called home, which I have one here, and I can put the images and videos into that, and you can keep it at the top left of your screen so it's easy to see where it is. And all of these are for school, so I can make a folder called school and then add all of these folders straight into there, so that I know that all the folders, all the files in this folder are for school, and all the files in this folder are for home. And now that we've sorted that out, here are some more ways that you can sort out your files. So another thing you can do is make a subfolder, which we've kind of already did. If I just open school here, and basically a folder in a folder is a subfolder. I can right click in a folder once I open it and hover over new and click on folder, and I can rename it to semester 1, and I can put all the folders that have the files from semester 1 inside that, like so. And I can make similar folders for 2 or 3, just like that. Another way you can sort out files is by date. So say these 3 photos, the first 3 photos, were taken in June. So I can make a new folder, and here's another way to make a new folder. If you've opened a folder in File Explorer like this, at the top of that you can see there are these bunch of options that you can select, and there's this option called new folder. If you click on that, it makes a new folder automatically, and you can start renaming it. And so I'm going to rename this June, and in this June folder I can drag the 3 June photos that I've taken into that folder, and I can make folders for July, August, or any other month or day or year, just like that. And a great way to organize it would be to have a folder called images and videos, and then folders for each year, folders for each month, and then if there's a specific event that happened each day, you can add photos for that in that specific folder, so you can find out exactly when and what happened. So yeah, as I was saying, you can make folders for years, months, and then events. Say these are made in 2020, so I'm going to write 2020, and then these were taken in June of 2020, so I'll move this whole folder into 2020. So now if I want to find photos from June of 2020, I can just open this folder and then open June. And if you've noticed just then, these files looked much bigger, and when I opened 2020, this one was just a name. That's because you can change the view of it. So if you have hundreds of folders and you don't want to see what's in the folders, you can make it small like this, so you can see when it was made or what's the name of it. Or if you want, you can make it bigger so you can see what's inside of it. And to do that, you go up to the top and you click on View. There's 3 buttons: Home, Share, and View. You click on View, and there are these 8 options. Details is the one that it's currently at. It tells you the name and the type. Medium icons shows what's inside the files, but medium-sized icons. Large icons is the same thing, but a bit bigger. Extra large is extra large. Small is the same as details, but without the details. Tiles shows it as tiles, so if there was more than one folder, like this, then it would go like 2, then 2 underneath, and so on. content basically shows you what's inside of it, the name of it, and the date that it was made. A list just shows you a list of all the files, and it can show more than one row. So yeah, that was how to organize your desktop. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Don't forget to share it as well. Anyways, see ya!